Have you noticed that some days the very stress that keeps you wired also makes you feel like you could nod off at your desk?
Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster, here with co-host Alara Sky, and today we're unpacking the paradox of stress-induced sleep and whether it can truly speed your recovery.
You already know stress usually sabotages your nights. Yet new research shows brief, acute stress can do the opposite, pushing you rapidly into non-rapid eye movement and rapid eye movement sleep. We'll explore when that rebound happens, why it fades fast, and how you can secure real, lasting rest without waiting for stress to knock you out.
Let's start with the headline finding. Scientists analyzed dozens of animal and human studies and confirmed that certain high-pressure events trigger a measurable boost in both nREM and REM sleep almost immediately afterward. Brainwave delta and theta power jump, signaling deep restoration and emotional processing.
One of the clearest models is acute social defeat stress. Picture a mouse briefly exposed to an aggressive counterpart. Right after the confrontation, the mouse enters a window of heavier sleep, suggesting the brain initiates a rapid recovery protocol to stabilize itself.
That window closes quickly. Within hours, nREM and REM begin falling, and the suppression can last up to 2 days. When researchers repeated that stress daily for 10 days, nREM and REM still rose during the stress, but only REM remained elevated afterward, while overall sleep quality kept sliding, much like patterns seen in PTSD.
Not every mouse even gets the rebound. In some experiments, the same stress produced immediate insomnia instead. Their sleep stayed low for the entire post-stress period, mirroring people who are more vulnerable to stress-related disorders. So stress-induced sleep isn't automatic. It depends on individual resilience and neural circuitry.
Early life adversity shapes those circuits. When young mice experience maternal separation, plus mild foot shocks, they show more REM sleep later in life. That lasting change traces back to the nucleus accumbens, the brain's motivation hub, proving that formative stress can permanently recalibrate how your nervous system handles rest.
Other stress setups reveal similar shifts. Immobilization, physical restraint, and chronic unpredictable mild stress all increase sleep, especially REM, while making nREM more fragmented. Even milder triggers, predator odor, or tilting a cage can prompt sleep if the challenge is strong enough to demand recovery, yet not overwhelming enough to shut the system down.
Illness or injury delivers a parallel response called sickness sleep. Across species, infection or tissue damage drives extended deep nREM with lowered autonomic activity. By enforcing physical stillness, your biology funnels energy into healing processes when you need them most.
So who's running the show? A key player is the ventral tegmental area. Within it, GABA-producing neurons that carry somatostatin fire after stress, promoting nREM sleep while lowering ACTH and corticosterone, two stress hormones that would otherwise keep you wired.
Supporting regions fine-tune the outcome. The lateral habenula talks to the VTA and shapes RM after repeated restraint, while the subthalamic nucleus lights up during predator stress and tweaks RM via its own stress signals. Each circuit adds a layer to the final sleep architecture.
Immune pathways weigh in too. After infection or a heart attack, circulating monocytes travel into the brain and release tumor necrosis factor, nudging thalamic activity toward sleep. Prostaglandins and cytokines relay through the vagus nerve and hypothalamus, pressing pause on wakefulness so recovery can proceed.
Behavior mirrors the biology. Mice allowed to sleep after stress, the resilient group, bounce back with strong social interaction and exploration. Those kept awake, the susceptible group, withdraw. In aged mice, higher ventral tegmental activity during nREM predicts more positive behavior, showing the brain is actively processing emotions while you rest.
Human data, though smaller, align. People who deliver a stressful speech in virtual reality tend to log longer slow-wave sleep early that night. Watching distressing film clips followed by a 90-minute nap that includes REM leads to fewer intrusive memories in the following days.
Yet sleeping right after trauma isn't always best. One long-term study found that staying awake after reading emotionally intense text reduced recall of that content even years later. Rodent data echo this. Mice deprived of sleep immediately after stress formed weaker aversive memories.
That caution appears in mood disorders too. Individuals with major depression often enter REM quickly and stay there longer. Many antidepressants blunt REM, hinting that excessive or poorly timed REM can reinforce negative emotional loops rather than resolve them.
Your personal sensitivity, what researchers call sleep reactivity, helps explain why some people rebound while others spiral. High reactivity sleepers show elevated sympathetic activity, weak parasympathetic recovery, and HPA axis dysregulation, leaving their nervous systems on high alert when they should be winding down.
High sleep reactivity also links to insomnia with short sleep duration, a harsher subtype that boosts inflammation and cardiovascular risk. Screening tools like the Ford Insomnia Response to Stress test flag these sleepers early, opening the door to targeted behavioral therapies before chronic disruption sets in.
Dr. Mercola recommends intervening well before stress reaches that point. Regular exercise, walking tops the list, lowers cortisol and improves sleep quality while giving you daylight exposure. Mindfulness meditation. Just 10 minutes a day trains your brain to stop reacting to every trigger.
Correcting dysfunctional breathing, cultivating optimism, laughing, and exploring creativity all dampen cortisol surges. Emotional freedom techniques. Tapping provides a hands-on reset, and daily consensual physical touch boosts oxytocin to pull your system out of high alert.
Your environment seals the deal. Aim for blackout darkness so you can't see your hand at night. Within 15 minutes of waking, step into bright natural light to anchor your circadian rhythm. After sunset, ditch blue light screens or use amber filters so melatonin can rise on schedule.
Keep your bedroom between 60 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, cool enough for your core temperature to drop, and unplug nearby electronics or switch your phone to airplane mode to minimize electromagnetic stimulation that could keep you restless.
That brings us to today's challenge. Choose one daytime stress reduction habit, maybe a mindful breathing break, and one nighttime adjustment, such as darkening your room completely. Put them into practice tonight, and notice how much deeper and calmer your sleep feels tomorrow.
You're not waiting for stress to force you into a brief rebound. You're creating conditions for consistent, restorative rest on your own terms. Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.